So, like I said, I had those warnings before it even came out. For me, I was, you know, 20, 21 when it came out. So I was so young. First of all, I also didn't believe that, the virus hadn't been isolated. So there
And still hasn't.
still hasn't. So there's no real evidence that there is anything which I should be scared of anyway. Second of all, I wasn't seeing anyone my age dropping dead or getting very sick with whatever they were saying was going round, so I wasn't afraid of it. Um, and I just didn't feel that the risks of whatever they were saying was going around were worth risking my health and my life with an experimental drug that hadn't been tested properly, still hasn't been tested properly, and which was causing so many issues in people. Um, so that, yeah, those were my main reasons, I would say. Just the fact
And
I wasn't afraid.
and you also discussed on the documentary about a friend of yours that was injured.
hmm Yeah, my friend Katrina, she had over 65 different adverse reactions to this one injection. So that's not a normal thing. That doesn't occur with any other medication that I've ever heard of. Um, and so, yeah, that obviously made me even more sure that I don't want to risk my own health or my life, because obviously it was so bad that she probably could have died. Thank God she didn't.
Mm.
Um, I had also heard of my other friend having a heart attack and she died. Um, and so, these things aren't coincidences. You don't just have young, fit, healthy people without any health issues or prior health issues suddenly dropping dead with a heart attack. It's not normal.
Mm.
Um, so, yeah, all of these things put together just made me even firmer in my belief that I shouldn't do it. Um, so, yes, this is why.
So again, going back to the BBC documentary, so the host of the show was Hannah Fry,
hmm
a mathematician. Now I remember you telling her about your friend's adverse reactions, and her response was, "But how do you know it was the injection?"
Yep.
How did you feel when she asked you that question?
Honestly, I felt like doing something that I probably shouldn't say. um, yeah, I was very angry. I'm very good at holding myself together in situations like that because I understand that anger doesn't achieve anything. You don't change people's minds through shouting at them and getting, you know, giving them an emotional response. That just encourages them to carry on believing what they believe. So I knew that I had to stay calm, but I was really angry and I just felt insulted, um, both for myself and for my friend, because how disrespectful is that? I literally said she had no prior health conditions, and you're sat here telling me that her over 65 different adverse reactions, including like suspected heart attacks and strokes and seizures, very frequently, you think it came from nothing, that it's just a coincidence.
Mm.
It's just so um it's an answer which really lacks intelligence, which is surprising for someone who's got her qualifications and um, someone in her profession. But it just shows how deep that brainwashing goes. It doesn't matter how intelligent you are. If you're a victim of this brainwashing that we were seeing in the past 3 years, there's no saving you. Like, yeah, she still believes what she believed then, which
Mm.
is crazy because so much evidence has come out since that airing of the documentary a year ago almost. And she still doesn't see it, which just, yeah, she's not using her brain. Because anyone with any common sense knows at this point, you know, even if they don't believe it's as harmful as we know it is, they still know that there was no point in having it because it doesn't stop anything, any transmission or anything. So they shouldn't, no one should be speaking up for it anymore. But she still is.